If you don't know the turns that you're about to go on, you need to be extra careful until you know the road, until you're more familiar with it. Just try not to be going too fast to where you can't correct yourself. What's up, everybody? Sick Boy Sam back again. Before we get into this video, man, I know there's a bunch of girl riders out there. I know there's a lot of you girls who ride motorcycles, and I know there's a lot of you dudes who have girls who ride motorcycles, and if they don't ride motorcycles, they ride on the back of your motorcycle. You want them to have some gear, right? If they don't have any gear, you're having trouble finding gear only for women, check out Viva Lochi, man. I'm gonna drop the Instagram right here in the video, dude. You guys check them out, man. They got gloves, they got hoodies, they got jackets, they got shirts, all kinds of shit, man. If your girls want to look good, fellas, you want your girls to look good, right? Then go ahead and check out Viva Lochi, man. Add that Instagram, jump in that message box, hit up the website, man, and see what you can find. You might find some good deals, you might not, but I guarantee you're gonna find something that your woman's gonna look good in, man. All right, trust me on that one. Let's get back to the video. All right, man. So for any of you guys who have never ridden the Twisties before, and you're thinking about taking your first ride up to the hills and riding some of these twisty roads, just keep a few things in mind, man. Just ride at your own pace. There's always going to be cars behind you, cars coming around these corners. Always keep in mind there's cars coming around the corners. And remember what you know, remember what you learn, whether it's from a safety course or from friends or from videos or from teaching yourself. You know, when you're approaching certain turns, you want to slow into them turns, especially if you don't know these yet. If you don't know the turns that you're about to go on, you need to be extra careful until you know the road, until you're more familiar with it. Just try not to be going too fast to where you can't correct yourself, to where if you mess up, it's forgiving because you can correct it and still be able to ride away or walk away. You know, like these, for instance, push right, go right. You know, little S turns, nothing too crazy. Push left, go left. Here's another one. You know, ease into them. See what's in front of you. See the sign saying how fast to go around the turn. Slow into that. Me personally, I've already ridden this road a few times, so I know how fast I trust myself to go. But if you don't know yet, and you're not familiar with the spots, then take your time. Take your time and learn the area that you're riding. Pay attention, be extra careful, especially out here in the Twisties. Try not to come after it rains. There's gonna be a lot of shit in the road. You know what I'm saying? There could be gravel, there could be dead animals, there could be rocks, twigs, trees, anything that can make you slide out. Keep in mind there are people who ride bicycles out here, and I'm sure we all know they like to hog the road sometimes, so you got to watch out for them. Be mindful of the people who live in these areas, who drive cars through here like they're on a fucking racetrack, because they know their own turns, so they know how fast they can go, but they like to go into the opposite lane. So you can be coming around one of these blind corners, and then boom, this motherfucker's right in front of you. That's why I say make sure you keep yourself at a decent pace so that you can correct yourself and walk away or ride away. One very important thing to remember when riding in these twisty roads is that you're not going to be able to completely see through the turns, and that's one thing that you need to do, is you need to look through the turns. So sometimes there could be an obstacle in your way, a big ass boulder, big ass mountain, trees, whatever it is, and you got to look through it. You have to. Always make sure you look where you're gonna go, okay? If you can't see all the way around that turn, still keep your head turned that way, going as if that's how far you're going. Once you come around and you see that the turn isn't that long, then you can correct your head back to where you need to be, to the direction that you need to be going. That's the way that your head needs to be facing at all times. You got to look completely through that turn, even if you're looking directly into a mountain. You feel what I'm saying? Man, it's really, really nice out here, dude. I always forget what this area looks like until I get back out here. Fucking dope, dude. Super dope. I love it. I love it, man. Slow into them turns, alright? Look where you're going. Alright, we're going this way. We're gonna make this left. So, I don't know what's around this corner. So my head's gonna go that way, right? Into the mountain. Okay? Until I come around and I can see straight. Now my head goes right back to where it was. Sometimes you think you're going too fast for the turn. Do not panic. Do not panic brake. You're gonna wanna let off your throttle and you're gonna wanna squeeze your brakes. That's what you're gonna wanna do, but that's what you should not do. I've done it a couple of times before and I've had some pretty close calls. I don't want you guys to go through the same thing. You fucking yank them handlebars down. You trust your turn. You commit to that turn. You're already going. You commit and you lean into that turn and you fucking go. It's gonna be scary, but see what's gonna happen is you're gonna want to brake and you're gonna want to keep staring at what you're probably gonna almost hit. You do not want to do that. You turn, you look, and you lean. So if you're thinking about coming out to the Twisties for the first time, don't do it alone. I did. I'm a fucking idiot though. Don't be like me. Bring some friends with you. Bring a couple of friends. Just in case anything happens, they can help. They can go for help. Be mindful of places like these, fire departments. You pass them and something happens far up ahead, you can turn around and come here and get help. You know what I'm saying? Just pay attention to a lot of shit that's around you. I can't wait for her to get better, man. That way I can hit the Twisties out here the way that I like to. And that way I can hit the Twisties the way that I like to. And I know she's gonna be fine. She's doing good anyways, you guys. She's doing very fucking good. But it's still in the back of my mind to wait, especially around the like super tight ones that I know I can hit. I still like slow down a little bit enough so that when I'm not too far ahead, when she catches up. You get what I'm saying? That's another thing to remember too. When you're riding the Twisties for the first time, make sure you go with people who are gonna wait for you, or they're not gonna leave you too far behind. And if you are the person who's taking somebody on their first Twisty ride, make sure you either wait for them or you do not leave them too far behind. Yeah, I mean, if you see a small animal while riding the Twisties, squirrel, rabbit, whatever, run right through them. I know it sounds fucked up. It sounds really fucked up, but it's them or you. If you run over them, you're not gonna crash. You're just gonna run right through them. But if it's a bigger animal, then try to slow down and move around them. Be mindful of your surroundings. Don't ride outside of your comfort zone. Don't ride outside of your ability. Learn the turns before you go crazy on them. Bring friends. And be careful. And most importantly, have fun. So you guys just be careful out here. Alright? I want all of you to be able to go home, kiss your wife, eat your baby's Fruit Loops and shit. You know what I mean? Y'all stay 2 wheels down out there, alright? Peace out, baby.